All right, I'm live. Awesome. Hi, Patsy. So did that make sense for your love life? Were you asking what was coming towards you, or were you just asking what was like the state of it? Okay, what's your question? Learn to love again. Yeah, I don't know what was going on at first. Okay, so yeah, it'll probably be like a fire sign. Maybe someone who's younger than you. Maybe an Aries. Hey, why have you and Virgo met? Let's see. Oh, we have Four of Cups in reverse. So this is telling me that you guys have met because you guys are meant to bring to bring more positivity into each other's lives. So you're not looking back on old things and kind of like to bring in some new energy, some fresh energy. Yeah, so you can get over any like disappointments or letdowns that you've been having. Maybe some things that have been consuming your brain kind of, and like you've been, not as bubbly or not like as she's there to make you more of yourself. You guys are there to bring out the best in each other and bring out the optimism from each other, okay? That's the best way to put it. I'm like, how the hell can I explain that? What's your question? I saw someone say they have a question. You're welcome. But be careful with this person because they could get you not into trouble, but you guys could have too much fun. Next month for you in love. Let's see. Love, 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 love. You're welcome. Alrighty, so this is for what's coming next month in love. We have Virgo. So if you're in a relationship, that means more stability. Maybe someone who's more into building with you and kind of like creating a life. And if you're single, this is saying that you're probably going to be just stable to yourself. Probably more solitude. Maybe some moments of figuring out like who you are, what you want, analyzing yourself to figure out what needs to be fixed so that you can reach the person that you're looking for. Um, yeah, so it just depends on if you're single or not. You could also be more on hmm, yeah, you could be doing more with your work life or like putting more action into doing more for yourself and not necessarily worrying about someone else. So if you've been kind of lacking in certain departments, then you're going to be having work. It might be more just focused on work next month and life. Eight of Pentacles, so it's like putting in a lot of work. So if you're in a relationship, you're going to be working on making the relationship more stable, building that relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, it's saying that you're going to be working on yourself or working on your career. Okay. Should you move back to Atlanta? It says not yet for moving back to Atlanta because you still have some things that you haven't. Yeah, I know. You still have some things that you have to learn either here, or if you go back to Atlanta, you may encounter things that you needed to move away from in the first place. So I feel like you'll be backtracking almost, but not in a way that is detrimental. But I think it's going to throw off the balance and the progress that you have made. So be very careful with that. You may have a fire sign that comes in the picture again, or someone who's very reckless and kind of like immature emotionally, and taking you off of your like pursuit to become more successful. And I think you know who this is because we have the high priestess here, and you are a water sign. It's just for Leos. No, it's for everybody. But this is for it's just whoever asked their questions. It could be an air sign as well because we have the King of Swords here. It's someone who could be manipulative or someone who's very logical, and you've already had a tower moment with them. So if you go back, it's like you're going to be repeating the same cycle. Sorry, I'm looking at all the cards here. You're going to be repeating the same cycle, and then you're going to be not working hard like you need to. So it's like it's going to be backtracking you because I think you're going to be a little distracted, but you'll feel like emotionally happy. It's like whoever this person that comes back in, because I'm assuming it's a person. It's like they kind of throw you off of your game, and it's like it feels like yeah, you can probably handle yourself going back to Atlanta, but at the same time, when you get back there, it may be totally different from what you're expecting. Yeah, and it's like they'll probably try to come back into your life. Yeah, it might be a fire sign because we got the Queen of Wands in reverse, or maybe someone who's very dramatic. I don't know, someone who's like very fiery, like they could be, you know, an air sign or they could be a fire sign or have both of those in their chart, but they're like really like I don't know. They're probably fun to be around, but when it comes to you being focused, they have a way of taking you off that. So it's saying not yet. So maybe if you do move back, then you need to be in a relationship so you don't worry about them, or maybe I don't know. It's something about like your focus is going to be taken off course. Yeah, it could be anybody, especially if it's a family member, because you can feel obligated to like really be, you know, catering to what they want or whatever. I'm a Pisces. Is he coming back and do you see a pregnancy? Is he coming back? Where'd he go? Well, we got Leo in reverse, so yeah, he's your ex for sure. With his Six of Cups here. Okay. Is he coming back? Or is he coming back? He has y'all have toxic energy though. 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13. He could come back. The problem though, I feel like he's your ex for a reason. I feel like you guys are very you guys it's a thin line between loving someone and then having like a kind of a crazy obsession. And I'm not saying both of y'all have this, but I feel like both of you guys want each other because you guys feel very passionate for each other. But it's like when it comes to really having a mature relationship, you guys are either fucking each other over or you guys are just like not compatible, like for what you guys really need for the future. Um, yeah, you guys' communication is off. Like you guys probably don't have the best way to communicate when it comes to love, or maybe you have different love languages. We have the devil card in reverse, so this is a toxic, lusty type of situation. And you're gonna have to make a decision. Do you really want to go back to that? Because it's a very uneven type of energy that you guys possess. Like one of you puts more in than the other, one of you hurts each other a lot, and the other one just takes them back. So it's emotionally unbalanced. And it could be the Leo that's doing this because I do see the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So, like, karmically, I don't think it's worth going back to this person. Y'all could come back together because you guys are still learning what it means to get through certain challenges in love, because you guys are still, like, I don't know, you guys still, like, want each other, but you guys don't need each other. You guys are ready to move on, but at the same time, it's like you guys just, like, yearn for each other. Like, you guys are addicted to each other or something, or you're addicted to him if this is your energy. You think about him all the time. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like you can't be yourself without him. That's what this is saying. Yeah. And he could be, like, stable financially. So you're like, look, I need him back. Eight of Cups. You guys walked away from a situation because you feel like there was no more hope. But Pisces, I think you do feel the need to come back to him because you're like, I have all these possibilities, but I only want him. He's the only one I want. Yeah. Knight of Cups. You're, like, so stuck on him. But you won't have that conversation you need to have. Or you're willing to, like, put up with whatever he says just because you want him, And that's very dangerous, especially dealing with the Leo male. What was the question? Will your ex come back to you? I think that's what it said. So yeah, be careful, Pisces, okay? I think I did. What did it say? Is your ex coming back? Repeat it. You're welcome. Send your questions in, y'all. If I didn't answer it, or if you don't see me shuffling, I probably didn't see it. Don't get pregnant by him. Not in a bad way, but I'm saying, like, wait. Because if you do, you'll give him too much power. And you don't want to bring the baby into that situation. Does he feel any remorse? Yeah, he feels remorse. Simply put. How does he feel about you? How does he feel about situation? Oh, Jesus. Knave of... I think he feels trapped. Like, I think he feels like you may be kind of smothering at times. Or if he's done something that he wasn't supposed to do, he or she. If he does something he's not supposed to do, and then you keep antagonizing him over that or patronizing him, he could feel like trapped in the relationship, but at the same time he shouldn't have done it in the first place. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a weird situation. Now it's for the Aquarius and Capricorn. Capricorn. I think I saw someone say we'll have we'll have a boo coming soon. 3, 4. Nope, not yet. But I'm gonna tell you why. And it's actually not bad. So you won't, only because you have someone new coming into your life, your work routine. You may work with this person, or someone that you'll see, like, every day. It could be that friend, the Virgo that you were talking about. And it's also saying, like, you're not ready emotionally. Like, you still have more growing to do. not that you aren't like capable of doing it, but I think universe wants to let you have a little bit more fun still, before you like settle down. And then we have the Lover card in reverse with the Libra card in reverse. So yeah, there's some things that you still haven't rectified in your love life that would prohibit you from being able to go on a new journey, in love, because you still have some things that need to be sorted out. Yeah, a tower moment could have been with the water sign, or this could be talking about you. Something sneaky that happened, some betrayal. Yeah, it could have been with the Pisces too, or someone who has Pisces placements. And I think you're going to be focused more on work and becoming more independent, because I think that's still something you're more focused on. Whether you feel it or not, I think that your independence means a lot to you. So I don't think you're ready to give it up for someone. At least not like fully just yet. What time is it? Any other questions? What is my gift? Sorry for asking so many questions. That's kind of hard to. Y'all gotta remember, if I'm doing these quick questions, stuff like that, I would need to look at your natal chart, all that good stuff. Like I don't even know your moon sign, so that would be really hard for telling me what your gift is. Wait, that would be hard for me to tell you what your gift is. But email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com if you want deeper questions like that. Is my ex coming back? No, it's okay. I'm just telling you. I don't want to give, like, I can't, I don't want to just give you false hope. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure it's accurate for you. He could come back. Problems that could come back though, if he comes back or if your ex comes back, emotional imbalance. So like insensitivity. I think that's how you would say it. Like, yeah, out of control emotions. Why is Hamza ignoring me? Okay, hold on. Mm. Yeah, it looks like a reckless kind of love. For is my ex coming back? Yeah. It could be an earth sign you're dealing with, if that was your ex. Yeah, it's not going to be a healthy experience if he comes back. And I think a new cycle needs to happen. And if you guys get back together, he might cheat. So be careful. And I'm seeing Taurus come up quite a bit. So he may have some Taurus placements. Yeah, he's an earth sign. Why is he ignoring? Virgo and Capricorn situation. He's ignoring you because he's done. He's ready to transform. You could be dead to him. I know that sounds kind of harsh, but this is what this is. The Death card. I think he feels like there's a new beginning somewhere else. It doesn't mean it's with another person, but I think he's ready to move on. Yeah, and I think he's told you like how he feels, but you being a, if he's a Virgo or you're a Virgo, he's showing up here. Yeah. It could be a Scorpio that came into the picture and maybe like made him realize that that's not what he wanted. So maybe a family member or something like that. No communication, always coming back, and he didn't help me. I don't know what to do anymore. He shows no love. You're a Leo and he's a Cancer. Well, if he's not showing you any love, then Leo, you gotta. Oh Lord, are you a Leo or is he a Leo? Because that makes more of a difference. Who's the Cancer in the situation? Okay, you're a Leo. Okay, so Leo, we kind of I mean, we're the sun, and he's the moon. So naturally, there's going to be some opposing aspects to that situation. what you need to realize is you're always going to see him in a different light, because it's not a, like, the moon is totally different from what the sun is. Um, but I don't feel it. Yeah. So even if he says it, it's like he could say one thing, but you're gonna see it in a different light than what he's even experiencing, because he's the moon. So when it comes to you being a Leo, you have to kind of put your big girl panties on and realize I'm the sun, which is a more masculine energy in the first place, and make the decision to move on. When you move on, chances are, if he does love you, he's either gonna fix what he needs to fix, or he's gonna try to bring you back in, because you're the sun. He needs that warmth. He needs that enthusiasm. So like, um, you could light a fire under him, but if you don't even realize that you have that ability, then it's not going to work out anyways. So it's kind of like you have to just be in charge as a Leo and be like, okay, if you, because nobody wants to be not wanted, but a Leo hates that. You know what I mean? Like, we don't like that shit. Like, we need someone to be like about us, for us, and all that good stuff. So if a Cancer who is nurturing is not being nurturing, there's a problem. So you need to move on from this person, and then maybe they'll see what they did wrong. Maybe you can take them back, maybe not. But the point is, you're a Leo, so like, do what has to be done, sis. Like, get rid of him. Like, yeah, I see Mike is here. He's a Leo too, y'all. But, ooh, sorry, y'all, I'm chewing. You're welcome. Mm. And it says you should stay in Texas, or you can stay in Texas. It wouldn't hurt you to travel, but I think it would matter more where you're trying to travel. Especially if you are into, if you know your chart and everything, there's certain places in the world that can have different effects on your energy. It can bring out good things, or it can bring out bad things. So it really depends on where you're moving to. But as far as staying in Texas, it says, yeah, it's not a bad idea at all. Um, I think it's like, when it's looking like when you're in Texas, you're more secluded. Maybe you're just further away from like familiar people or familiar places. So it's like you have more time to kind of evolve and transform as a person, because you're not like so stuck up on the same people. Um, yeah. But at the same time, it's like you have to make that choice. And I guess this is why you keep like, yeah, going through like the same back and forth. I felt like trying to hold it down, like you just said. I was also trying to be considerate, not thinking about myself. Well, yeah, that's where, as Leos, we kind of, I don't know. It's like Leos, we're very tricky, because we can make people think that we're okay with things, but in our head, we're like not okay with it, but we'll put up with it until we're ready to. It's just weird. It's like we have this weird obsession with like, I'm not done until I say I'm done, because I see a way that it can work out. And sometimes we get in our own way. Like, sometimes we just need to let go of situations, because chances are the person will come running back towards us when we leave, because they don't want us to go. That's kind of the point of being the sun. Like, everyone loves the sun, but whenever we get too, caught up in a situation that isn't good, then it can be a situation where it burns you instead of, bringing light to the situation. Do y'all have any questions about your sign, and maybe how to do things better as your sign? Can you do a reading for my mother? She's a Cancer. Any new job prospects? What's coming her way? What's coming her way? And Mike, I'm working on your readings. Don't worry. I know I'm on live and stuff, but I'm working on them. What's coming Cancer's way? Whoa. Thank you. What's coming Cancer's way? Cancer. Yeah, and I didn't realize you were a Leo until yesterday. I was like, oh, he's a Leo. Okay, Libra. Okay, so some balance is coming her way. So if she's been doing good in work, or she's been trying to get a job, or whatever she's trying to do, it should come back to her karmically. If she's been at a job and she's, not doing the best that she can be doing, or she's been trying to get over on people, that can come back to get her. So whatever she's been putting out, she's going to get back very soon. What does he think about me? Ooh. Okay, so we have Judgment. I'll get to your question just a second. Learn to love. Okay, so for the Virgo and Aries, he sees you as, um, I don't want to, it's not a mistake, but I think he sees you guys, a situation or interaction, as something where it's like he always has to self reflect and make sure he's doing the right thing. So either he's doing something he has no business, like you guys are sneaking around or something, or he just feels like emotionally he doesn't know if this is like what he needs to go towards. Yeah, the Aries card is here. It's like he doesn't know how to trust himself in a situation. He's having issues with like, yeah, emotionally. No, that's weird. Yeah, and then we have him again, Aries coming up in reverse. It's like he doesn't think this is the right thing to do. Or maybe he has trust issues. Like maybe he's like, he likes you, but he doesn't know if love is the way to go. But it's like he's making a decision on if he should be with you or not. All right, so for Scorpios, what you should focus on, I would say Mercury retrograde. So with Mercury retrograde, a lot of people like to say it's like terrible, but what I like about it, sometimes you can get past thoughts that come back and it works out this time around. So like if you have past ideas and stuff. So with Scorpios, I would advise you to stay away from people coming back into your life. But if you have old ideas or feelings about certain things, kind of use that as a boost to get through any discrepancies that pop up. So, for example, if you had issues or feelings about someone in your past and they're coming back, use that feeling because you may feel it like surging up again. Um, like it'll almost be like you had that moment come back and you're like reliving it when they come back, but you may be like, oh, maybe I should give them a second try. Maybe I should try to go back and fix things. No, remember that feeling that you had because I feel like you're gonna like feel it come back like into your life and you're gonna be like, that's why I don't need to be around them. So don't give them the benefit of the doubt, is what I'm saying. Like keep moving forward, keep moving forward. But those moments that you feel emotionally why you shouldn't be with someone, or if you feel like the past hurt, that's what you need to like remember. That's what you need to take from Mercury retrograde. And then also your routines, maybe try tweaking them a little bit. Hi, Pearl. So that they fit your lifestyle now. Because I know Scorpios are notorious for having like, habits and routines. So make sure that all of those are fitting into your lifestyle in this Mercury retrograde. They'll probably show up wrong if, they don't need to fit in your life anymore. Okay, I saw some questions. I missed them. Type them again, please. If you want me to answer them. What time is it? You're welcome. Is there a list? No, it's just whoever I see first. Should I stay or should I go? I don't know what this is for, but let's see what the cards say. You've been waiting for me? I don't know what that means, if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think you should. Oh. If you stay, I think you should go. I'm going to tell you why. Because there's things that it's like you're not using your full power. I know you. Okay, hold on. Listen. It's not showing me all the questions. I'm not doing this just to like piss people off. If I don't see people's question and I didn't answer it, it's because I didn't see it. So don't get all booty hurt. If you want your questions answered, especially for free, just keep typing them. I'll see it eventually. But it's no list. I'm not like picking who to go to. All right, and make them small so because they disappear. I don't know why they do that. Hi, White John from Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn, by the way. Okay, so it's saying that you should go because you've learned your lesson in the situation that you're in, and if you stay, you'll probably repeat it, and you won't be using your independence to its full potential. Okay, so I would say go so that you can find your independence and kind of stand on your own 2 feet because I'm seeing that you're kind of codependent with this person, and it's not a healthy type of codependence. You're welcome, princess. Excuse me. Hey, y'all coming in. What do you see on this new dude in my life? Let me shuffle again. This new dude. Hi. If I should let him go. Let go of a Pisces. Okay. All right, so this is for the RZL or something like that. I don't see it being long term, and I see someone being manipulative. So be careful. If you're the air sign, then you may be the one manipulative. Should I stay in this relationship? Let's see. No. Okay, so this is for the Taurus one, and then I'll get to the Pisces one just a second, okay? For the Taurus situation, it's saying that I would say you should go because the communication is really bad. Somebody could be lying about who they're talking to, like who their possibilities are. It could be an air sign that you're dealing with, or someone who's very good with words. And they're saying that they want stability and long term, but at the same time, I don't think that they want it the way that you want it. Yeah, someone needs to be doing more when it comes to being emotional. You guys need to have a talk in love life, and there's things that need to be revealed that haven't been revealed. So I think once you figure out what that is, then you probably won't want to be in a relationship anyways with this person. So yeah, it's a lot of, I wouldn't say karmic type of cards, but there's a lot of things that are going to be revealed soon. So be careful with that, okay? Things aren't what they seem in that relationship. Now for the Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, ooh, you could stay with this person. I see success financially. I see love. I see magic between you two. All very good signs. Now, the only issues that I'm seeing is someone has a lot of authority over the other, and someone's been torturing the other person with this authority. Just being way too toxic almost. So it's like you guys have good times, but when they're bad, they're really bad. And you already know about this situation. You've already went through this, but for some reason you're still staying a part of it. But I think it's because you're still learning in love, if that makes sense. You're still the rookie in love. There could be a third party situation that has happened. These are the cards I'm looking at. And it could have been on the Pisces end. They weren't being completely faithful. Yeah, it's like you already know why you need to leave the situation, but I think you're finding reasons to stay. Yeah. So you have to make a decision. Do you want to keep going through these things or do you want something new? But like, do you really, really want it? Because it's easier to say I want something new, but you know, if you don't really commit to that, then. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and head out in probably 5 minutes. So let's see. I'll do the, I saw someone say what's coming this month or next month. Yeah, so you see he's a good soul, but if he's not being a good soul towards you, then he could be using your light that you're allowing him to take, okay? So be careful. All right, so Mars, this is what was coming for next month for whoever asked that. So it could be some, may have to fight to get through some things, maybe some competition, a lot of ambition, desire, passion. Yeah, so you may have a lot of like scratching and crawling to do. Like getting down and dirty. I would like to know how my brother is doing. He is in custody. They took him in for surgery, and we haven't heard from him over a week. How is he doing? Let's see. Yeah, I hope all is well with him, by the way. Let's see. How is he doing? Thank you, Diamond, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Oh, card's falling. Thank you. Yeah, he'll be here soon. Little Gemini Cancer baby or a Cancer baby. We'll see what he is. I'm a cusp, so he might be a cusp as well. Okay, so we got air. So this is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's bad by any means. This could mean that he is kind of in limbo. You know what I mean? Like he's doing okay, but he could be doing a lot better. With air, it definitely is about like fitting the situation that you're in. So for example, if you put air inside of a container, it's going to fit in that container. If you open the container, it's going to fit the room. So I think he's just kind of figuring out like where things are going, or maybe the doctors are trying to figure out how things are going to go. It's really in limbo. It's like communication is very hazy right now. But we at the bottom of the deck we have 9 of Pentacles here. So he could be, I think he's strong. Like I think he's doing okay. But with the 8 of Wands here, I think it's a very anxious type of energy, obviously, with someone coming out of surgery. Yeah, so not bad, but it's not like perfect yet, okay? So just keep him in your prayers or whatever you do to, keep his spirits up. Yeah, but I don't see anything like bad. I didn't see death or anything like that. So it's okay. I think he's just in recovery, okay? What time is it? I'm gonna have to go in a little bit, or I'll leave whenever my boyfriend gets here because we have stuff to do after this. You're welcome. What else did I see? Damn it, y'all, I got baby brain. I be seeing stuff and then I just forget what I be reading. Someone said what's coming in the next month, I think, or what's coming in something. Retype it if you care to get an answer. See, now nobody's typing nothing. This is the time where I can read it. Do you see any changes coming my way? I feel like my life is at a standstill. Okay. Any changes? We have Scorpio here. So you could have some emotional changes, or if not emotional, then they could be big changes when it comes to like yourself, like transforming as a person, maybe some cycles ending. You may be able to create and open some doors for yourself. It just depends on if you're ready to take on that challenge. But yeah, some deep changes are coming your way, okay? How should I go about expressing my talent? How should you go about expressing your talent? Venus. So that's about like possessions, love, what you have. Venus is also a very like open type of planet. It's very beautiful. So maybe showcasing it. If you do something that involves beauty or something, like show it on yourself. If you do something that involves money or involves anything of that sort, like possessions, then make sure you're doing it in a way that it's showcased beautifully. So whatever you're trying to express in your talent, make sure it's on a platform that's beautiful. Like try to make it look more like Venus like very like lustful and like attract people is what I'm saying. So whatever you're doing, if you're a dancer, if you're a singer, make it to where people are like drawn into it, almost like putting a spell on them. I don't want to say put a spell on them, but like make it to where it's like an experience, like a very exotic kind of like just like attracting. That's the only word I can think right now, like attractive. And also, I would say invest in your talent as well, especially if you really believe in it. Invest in it. Okay. Do you see a future with my Capricorn crush? Let's see. You're welcome, Jordan. I see a bit of a. It could be a future. All magic and things of that nature. I was looking at your other videos when you were asking. I think it was on Sunday. So you want to see more magic videos? Of course. Like magic in what way? I'm trying to figure out what you guys are interested in watching. All right. So for the Capricorn, um, I see Aries and Taurus. So this person could be someone who's very structured, someone who knows what they want. It is a Capricorn though, right? I don't see a happy home life though. I think it's gonna take a lot of work for that to happen. He may work a lot or something. Um, there's an anxious feeling around this person though too. Like almost like you have to be perfect around them. I do see transformation. Empress, there could be a pregnancy. He's going through a divorce. Okay. Yeah, so maybe that's what that unhappy home life was about. Working hard. So working hard to get over that divorce here. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles and Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. Justice card is in reverse, so be very careful. I don't know if you should be trying to be a part of this right now because it's not a justified move. And it could come back and get you. Like you could be the one who has to go through all the karma. Yeah, but there is a future. All right. Candle and protection. Oh yeah, I can do all of that stuff. Y'all know I'm a fire sign, so fire is like right up my alley. Yeah, so you're just friends? Okay. Yeah, so I would say wait because the marriage is still, it's coming. He's divorced. I'm not saying, but I just think karmically it's better to wait just a little bit because the justice card was in reverse. So be careful, okay? Wait till it's over. Wait till it's finalized and don't let him trick you. Cuz people y'all be surprised at the stuff that I see, y'all. It's like it'll be I have a client who I've been reading for a while. They're like in the corporate world, like a really really good position, and they are getting played. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy because it's the smartest people. You would think like, they know what's going on, they know it's not fair, all of that stuff. So just be emotionally intelligent because you can be the smartest person in the world, but if you have no emotional intelligence or you don't believe in karma and stuff, things will come back to bite you in the ass, okay? Yeah, don't get tricked by the ones who say they're separated. Make sure they're separated, okay? If they're separated, they don't even have to talk about the person, so it shouldn't even be an issue. So for the candles and protection though, do you want like spells or you just want to know how to work with the candles and stuff like that? Do you want like offering candles? Like what are you trying to get with the candles? Because there's different things. I'll probably do videos on all of it, but just to know what you like. And ever since I got pregnant, my like magic skills have been through the roof. They were already through the roof, but y'all, like I've actually taken a seat back from it because I've been pulling, like my energy is super strong, super super strong. I think it has a lot to do with my baby because if he's gonna be a Gemini Cancer cusp, that means he's gonna be the cusp of magic. Literally, that's what it's called. If he's a Cancer, we know how magical those people can be and what they can do with their power. They're ruled by the moon, so yeah, it's just been the sun and the moon and one body, and it's just been very very strong energy. So whatever y'all want to see, I can do it. But yeah. But on that note, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head out, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll be back on live soon. I don't know. Do you guys like daytime lives or nighttime lives? because I can do both, but I always just come on at night. I mean, on the evenings. Okay. Well, we'll start to do those candle protection and all that good stuff, and what they mean, and colors, and all of that good stuff. All right, y'all. I will see y'all very, very soon. If you have anything else to say, just leave it down in the comments on this video, and I'll check it and I'll respond to you.